Hello, and welcome back to another video. It's Marsha with Buy Sell Plan. This is going to be my last plan with me for the year. What I'm going to do, because I'm basically going to be off for the next couple of weeks in terms of my real estate business. However, I will be focusing on Buy Sell Plan. So I figured I'm not really planning my traditional way because there will be no real estate type planning, which is normally what I'm planning for. So this is going to be primarily focusing on what am I going to be focusing on for the last 2 weeks of the year, because today's December the 14th. So real estate really shuts down the last 2 weeks of the year. And normally I take that off, like we are usually off the last 2 weeks of December. So I won't be completely off because I have my buy sell plan business now, and we've got a lot to do. So the premise of this video is to recap this past week. As I always do, I'm going to follow my weekly planning tasks, and then I will be setting up my week for next week and really share with you what my focus is for the next 2 weeks in terms of buy sell plan. But before I do, I'm just going to quickly close this. Let's do a little shop update, shall we? What I've been doing is everything that we have in the shop, we've been printing out to have in a sample binder so that it helps us keep track of what's in the shop because we have a lot in there, but also it is helpful for when I want to share it with you guys and any type of content that I want to film to show you what's in the shop. So once we have every single thing in here, I will be doing a detailed video sharing everything that's in the shop. But right now we have our year at a glance and future log, and then the 12 months of the year dated. We also have the monthly undated for those who prefer. Oh, I don't think I printed that out, but anyhow, so everything that we're offering in pink and light gray for those who prefer a more neutral aesthetic. Okay, so we've got our monthlies in there, and we have our dailies. So day on one page dated. And we also have day on one page undated. And we have week at a glance undated. And our quarterly goal planning inserts, some habit trackers, some note pages. So that's what we have. That's what I have in my sample binder, but those are all in the shop. And then due to popular demand, I did make a version of my planning tasks to go in the shop. This is mine, which is geared towards being a real estate agent. So I tried to make this as neutral as I could for anybody who is in business. Okay, so for example, I took out things like handwritten notes for people who are not in a business where you're doing cold calls, and for me, when I do my cold calls or even my follow-up calls, when I'm finished talking to someone, I send a handwritten note with my business card. So that's not going to apply to everyone. And then follow-up boss, that's the real estate CRM that we use. So I just put in here CRM tasks. So for those who do use a CRM, and a lot of people who are in business use some sort of a management system where they keep their database, their client list. So that's what that means. But if that doesn't apply to you, then obviously just ignore it. So little things like that I did to neutralize it. I say neutralize, that sounds funny, but to make it more generic, I guess you could say. So there's a gray version and a pink version. I haven't printed these out yet, but I'm going to be printing them and adding them to the binder. We also added cut lines here so that you can print it like this, where it doesn't take up the full page. You can print it on paper like this, like regular printer paper, and laminate it, or I like to print mine on vellum because I like it to be a little bit transparent and a little less bulky, and then I laminate them. Okay, so yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. And we're going to be sending out email communication, letting our email list know exactly what is new. We've been busy little bees over here, getting things done for the shop, and we're going to be doing so much over the next 2 weeks now that real estate is basically shut down for the rest of the year. Okay, so here we are. Let's quickly go through my week. So I had high expectations for this week, you guys, and a lot did not happen. So you can see I didn't get a lot of my tasks done. I did do some follow-up on Monday, and then we just realized that we had too many other things going on, that I couldn't spend the couple hours each day doing follow-up, so I didn't. And as far as my personal routines, I haven't done any reading this week. I have stretched 3 times, and then the last couple nights I didn't, and I feel it today. So I did start my day. I did start my day stretching today. And then I haven't done any oil pulling, but I want to get back to that. I went to the dentist on Thursday, got my teeth cleaned. They feel amazing. So I want to get on top of the oil pulling to prevent plaque buildup and keep my teeth nice and healthy. So here's the week. So Monday I did do a little bit of calls, just about a half hour. And then I edited a reel we put a house on the market on Monday, and we have sold it. We sold it in 4 days, which is amazing, especially in this market. But yeah, so I did I edited that video and got that posted. And then we just focused on buy, sell, plan. We had so much to do. And then I did a dance workout, and then Yellowstone, and then I watched a video on like content creation and all that kind of stuff. The weather, our snow has melted. It does not really feel like winter. It's like a beautiful sunny day today, although it's cold, but there's no snow. So it was raining. We had a lot of rain this week, and like 4 degrees, 7 degrees Celsius. So it's a nice week, but not what you want when you're getting close to Christmas. Okay, so we've got our Franklin Covey Compact, some daily. So I dated the Q1 and Q2, so those are up in the shop. Yeah. And then on Tuesday, we had a CMA for someone who's going to be selling in the spring. So that took a few hours to go through. They've been in their house for 25 years, so they have a lot of work to do. So it's a good thing that they had us over this well in advance. So they've got lots of time to get that done. And then I went to it's called Fiddleheads, like a health food store, because we don't have one where I live. So I went to Fiddleheads, got some vitamins that I needed. And then we're watching this show, or actually we finished it, Black Doves on Netflix with Keira Knightley. Highly recommend. Oh my gosh, it is so good. So good. Okay, and then Wednesday, again, just buy, sell, plan. That's really what we've been doing. And then Thursday we had brunch with our home stager, and then my dentist appointment. So that was kind of a write-off because that was out of town and a lot of driving and things like that. And then Friday, yesterday, again, buy, sell, plan. And that's about it. I also got my period on Wednesday night, like before bed. I was like, oh, that's lovely. And actually I felt really, really good. But then Thursday, it was a Friday night that I crashed. I was like, okay, it caught up with me. So that's that. And then here we are on Saturday. We sold our listing today. So that took about an hour and a half off and on, from going back and forth between the buyer's agent, our sellers, and so we finally came to. So we had a little bit of negotiating. We finally came to an agreement on price and terms, and everybody's happy. And yeah, it's so awesome. Okay, and then yeah, my sister's birthday's today. I wished her a happy birthday. Happy birthday, Natalie. So yeah, that's my week. So not a whole lot to recap. So I'm going to be recapping, as always, my task card. So this here I use for weekly tasks, like in all the areas of my life and my responsibilities as a real estate own like a real estate business, and then as a realtor, my wellness area, family, buy sell plan. What are my main things that I need to focus on that are going to make move my business forward and make a bigger impact in my life. So that's what this is all about. So it goes above. These are just general tasks that I put, that I have each day. But these are like, if nothing else happens, these are the things that should happen. And it doesn't always go according to plan. So I have not meditated before bed. I kind of fell off track. I've been staying up late again. Um, Not too late though. Like I'm in bed by 12:30. I want to be in bed by like 11:30. So still working on that. Castor oil 3 times. I did do that. Mobility workouts. My workouts this week have been focused on my shoulders, my hips. No screens an hour before bed. And I did do that 2 days, and then like staying up late watching Black Doves and, you know, so, there's times that you just want to lay on the couch and just kind of, you know, relax. And that's what we've been doing. So my goal was every day. So that didn't happen. And then I haven't bought Epsom salts yet. So I didn't have my Epsom salts baths. And then planning Popeyes, we've decided that that's just not going to happen this year. We do still need to focus on our drip campaigns for 2025. We prepped for our CMA. It went really well on Tuesday. I wanted to do calls 3 times, but I only did calls 1 time. Franklin Covey Compact. So for my buy sell plan business, Franklin Covey Compact dailies, Q2, got those dated, and then finish resizing. So Ryan is doing the resizing. So he has done that for the Franklin Covey Compact for the daily. So those are up in the shop. We have not started the half letter. So that is the biggest focus this week. Business planning is happening now. We are getting that done today. So business planning, for those who don't know, do I have one in here? This is not, I took it out. My 2024 business plan is not in my planner right now. But I got a whole bunch of stuff going on here. So business plan is something, this is a mess, you guys, is we're going to be having this in the shop as well. So right now Ryan's working on the business plan for real estate because I need that for my 2025 goals. But then we're going to make a version for people who are not in real estate. So this will be up in the shop as well. But this is like figuring out numbers and analyzing the current year's results and then setting goals based on conversion rates and things like that. So that's the focus today. So that'll get done today. And then we're going to be focusing on KPIs so that we can add those to the shop as well. So stay tuned for those who like business planning. Those are coming. And then the weekly planning tasks, which I've shared with you, these are up in the shop for those who want that. Okay, and then family check-in with my son, I did, and then I have not checked in with my dad yet, so I will do that today. Let me write that down. All right, so that's how I did with that. And then as far as my numbers, that kind of went out the window. So 3, 4, 5 contacts this week. And I did hold 1 appointment. No contract signed yet because we're not selling until April. So there was really no point getting that done. We did sell a property, but it is firm. There's no conditions in the offer. However, they still need to pay their deposit, which it's will be paid on Monday because banks are closed on the weekend. So on Monday, I can count that as a firm deal. So that's that. And then review current month's goals. Let's go there. Okay, so let's see how I'm doing here. Meditate before bed, not doing so great with that. No screens an hour before bed. Not a complete write-off, but definitely need to make sure that is more consistent, and then my Epsom salts baths. And my naturopath suggested doing that before bed just to help with the magnesium to help me sleep. So we'll need to buy some Epsom salts this weekend. And then Buy-Sell Plan, Franklin Covey Compact, done. I have to double check with Ryan. I'm not sure if everything is done. We have everything on here. So yeah, we still have like a couple like habit trackers, Franklin Covey Compact. That's the yellow. So we do have some Franklin Covey Compact we need to do, but it is done on some things. Yeah, so we do still have some Franklin Covey Comp. So we're not 100% done there. So that will stay on the list. And then half letter, when the Franklin Covey Compact is done, we'll be getting the half letter done. And then I wanted to add like dashboards and functional inserts to the shop. So we did our Christmas dashboards. So it's not too late if you do want to have some cute Christmas dashboards in your planner. These are in there. So we have our North Pole dashboard, Sleigh All Day, Merry Christmas, and Joy. And they're just so adorable, vintage Christmas. So yeah, it's not too late if you do want to add some cute dashboards. But yeah, we want to have more other dashboards that you can use all year, not just seasonal, and then some functional inserts. So these are things that we're really going to be ramping up the last 2 weeks. We've just had so many interruptions with our real estate business, which is not a bad thing because that's a legit business and that pays the bills. But it has definitely delayed us with Buy-Sell Plan. And then real estate business, so Popeyes, yeah, we're not focusing on that this year. Christmas cards, Canada Post is still on strike, so we won't be sending those out, unfortunately. So we're gonna have to do like an e-Christmas card. And then 2025 drips we still need to focus on. While I'm here, let's review what I wanted to focus on this quarter. Content planning, still working on that. Haven't done these yet. That's something we'll be moving into 2025. Bi-weekly meetings, we're doing pretty good with that. So I'm gonna check that off. And then the creator course, have not done that. I am doing so much better with mobility focused workouts. And you know what? I've been doing pretty good with sleep. Even though like 2 days this week I fell off track, I have been doing quite well with that. And actually, I've been enjoying going to bed earlier because I do like getting up earlier, and I find I have a better day when I get up earlier. I get more done and I feel good, more focused. Okay. So set next week's goals. So there will be no numbers to set up next week. I do have a listing appointment next Thursday that, again, that is, they're preparing now because they're going to be selling in the spring. So it's not now business, but we're going to get the ball rolling. So I have, other than that, I don't have any real estate this week other than, let's see, let me just write this down since it's on my mind. Sold picture. Depending on the client, we do a sold picture with the client and the sold sign. So some people don't care about that, but then others really do. And so these sellers are all about that. It's a big celebration for them. Us getting their home sold has opened a huge door for them and a huge opportunity for them. So we're so happy. It's definitely something to celebrate. Okay, so sold picture, and then book. They've agreed to do a video testimonial. So I need to book the videographer for that. Okay, so then as far as next week's goals, I think I'm just gonna write them all on here. So next week's goals, And then, so you know what I'm going to do now? I'm going to speed this part up. I'm going to set my goals for next week and set up my task card. May as well just do it together because that's what comes next. So I'm going to jot down here everything that we need to get done for buy-sell plan over the next 2 weeks. All right. So for my wellness, meditation and deep breathing, daily stretching, mobility exercises 3 times, and then walk or dance 3 times. I do want to do more cardio. Even though, I mean, ideally strength is the main focus, especially being in perimenopause, but I do really love how I feel when I've done cardio. So walking, whether it be on the treadmill or outside, depending on the weather, or doing a dance class. Dancing is my favorite way to move my body. So depending on how I feel, that's what I want to do. And then for buy-sell plan, here's everything that we are going to be getting done over the next 2 weeks. Finishing the Franklin Covey compact size, resizing to half letter, meeting notes inserts, monthly reflection inserts, having a contact inserts for contacts like names, phone numbers, inbox, project planning, health notes, dashboards, like functional dashboards, grocery lists, don't forget lists, reference notes, and of course our January freebie. I'm going to be also, oh, hang on. Okay. And then for family, Christmas shop, guys, like we have not started Christmas shopping. We are so behind the 8 ball this year. So we have to get that. We just want to get that done this week so that we don't have to worry about it. So Christmas shop, and then calling my dad, and then for YouTube, film our sample binder to share everything that we have in the shop, and then 2025 goal planning and vision board. I need to make a content calendar. I just thought of something. What was it? Reference notes. Oh, setting on my A5, my Filofax setup. A lot of these will be in my Filofax. I won't be having in here. This is my everyday carry. I take this binder with me everywhere. So I don't need to have all information with me on the go. So project planning, I don't need to have with me. I don't need to have like reference notes with me all the time. Contacts, that's going to stay at home. I don't need to have that with me when I'm out and about, things like that. So, but I still will be making them in all sizes, but I will be setting those up in my A5. So stay tuned for that, for when I set up my Filofax. I'm so excited to set that binder up. It is so pretty. If you missed my video on my unboxing of my very first Filofax, I will link that at the end of this video if you would like to watch that. All right, so that is done. Okay, check my master task list for December. Let's see. I just looking at this last night, so I do believe I checked everything off. That is done, and then put dots beside the ones that we're still working on. Nothing really to transfer over yet, I don't think. Let's see. Well, I do have pretty much like everything on here. You know what? Yeah. I need to, maybe I won't put it on there, but if I can, my Nova Scotia trip. I have so much footage from our trip to Nova Scotia. I need to go through it and see, like, can I make a video out of it? That's first and foremost. And if I can, I need to do the voiceover and finally get that posted. Set up Filofax, memory journal. Oh, I'm so behind in my memory journaling. I want to get that done before the year is over. Okay, now I'm going to schedule my week. There's really nothing to schedule. I have that appointment on Thursday. Our daughter's coming on Sunday for a visit. Thursday at 1. Yeah, that's it. That is it. Really simple. It's primarily going to be getting all of this done. That's our focus this week, and then focusing on content. That's the biggest thing. I've been talking about this for the last couple of weeks, being consistent with what I'm putting up here on YouTube. I need a schedule of when I'm going to film, what I'm going to be filming. So like a idea bank, you know, on videos, so that when I have my filming day, that's all I'm focusing on, and I just film that content. So yeah, it takes planning, it takes discipline. And for me, I have to be in the mood. If I'm not in the mood, I just can't do it. So that's partly to what is holding me back from having an actual schedule. But you know what? I'm going to have my ideal schedule of what it looks like. And then that way, whatever day that I do film, I know the structure of what that's going to look like. So yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's it, guys. That's this week's plan with me. And the last one for the year. I hope this was enjoyable for you and you did get something out of it. As usual, let me know if you have any questions at all. And happy Christmas and Happy New Year to those who celebrate. I hope you have a great rest of your month and are able to spend some time with your loved ones. And yeah, stay tuned. I should have my 2025 goal planning. That should be up before the end of the year. So videos to look forward to that will be coming up over the next 2 weeks is a tour of our sample binder and everything that we have in the shop, as well as my Filofax setup and 2025 goal planning vision board. So should be 3 videos coming up from now until the end of the year. But as far as plan with me, those are done for the year. All right. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you would like to add yourself to our email list so that you're the first to know about new items that are added to the shop, updates, things like that. And then of course, freebies, make sure that you subscribe as well. So everything will be linked in the description. All right, so enjoy the rest of your day and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.